Iran is the golden goose for Israel. They made us depose Syria, Libya, Afghanistan, Iraq, all of these regional influences in order to increase Israel's regional hegemony.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. And now
their game board over, they're completely disorganized.
So many of these glib retards like Glenn Beck or Ben Shapiro or all these people who are Israel first instead of America first, they act like Iran is just another Iraq. It's not. Everyone who knows the war games the U.S. has run thousands of war games in Iran, and it's a disaster to put boots on the ground. The IRGC has 200,000 men. The Iranian military has 400,000. This is not Iraq. This is not Afghanistan. This is a real country.
Saddam had the biggest army in the world, to be fair. But the real issue is geography, because 100%. Iraq was this big open desert. We did that. Schwarzkopf did that big left hook using GPS technology, which was cutting edge, and moved entire divisions of tanks and APCs around the core of the Iraqi army, flanked them and destroyed them and just chewed them apart. Not to mention the Apaches that could hit that were shooting them over the horizon.
Sure.
Like it was a technological advantage that was a big deal. That was 1990. The Iranians have caught up to 1990 tech. I don't think the F-35 got shot today and had to land. It was damaged by Iranian anti-air of some kind. They've been pretty vague about it. But I think that if you go in there boots on the ground, like you send I don't know, tanks and vehicles, and men.
We will have untold losses if they tried to do that. The idea that Iran is the way the Al Qaeda guys were like swinging on monkey bars. No, that's not true. This is a real country. There's 90 million people there. They have an enormous military presence. They are not primitive. They are advanced in their military because they have been anticipating this attack from Israel / the U.S. for decades. Israel has been pushing for it since the early 1970s. It's absurd that we continue to attach
They're not going to open the Strait of Hormuz.
Geopolitical presence
to
this country that does nothing but weaken us.
No, what I mean is we can't open it. Like they only have to be right once. It's that sort of thing, and then nobody will insure the ships. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter what the success rate is. If the insurance companies won't insure the shipping, then the ships won't move. And the Iranians have cruise missiles that they haven't used yet. They haven't used any. Where are they? Cruise missiles are the best.
I thought they did
missiles.
Use a couple.
No, they haven't used cruise missiles. They've used drones.
They haven't even hit their full escalation. We're bombing the shit out of them, and they've still got cards in their pocket.
I don't know what they've got left. It's hard to say at this point. They said something like 70,000.
There's no way to know, but
they said tens of thousands of launchers and drones, like in the less than 100,000, but more than 50,000 of each, or something like that. Who knows how many have been destroyed? Who knows how many have been fired? But the cruise missiles, which are apparently around the Strait of Hormuz, would be the way they would target most effectively an American warship.
It is pathetic the extent to which we weaken ourselves globally at the behest of this country that does nothing but take advantage of us, take money from us with both hands, steal uranium from us, stage false
get him
flags,
started on the uranium.
Stage false flags against us. We do fucking everything for Israel, and it's fucking pathetic. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. We do not have sovereignty. As far as geopolitics,
baby, we love foreign lobbying here in this country. That'll never be illegal.
We certainly do. Just look at
the war is, I think, an asymmetrical economic war. If you think about what we are spending, it's the same thing that kind of Russia did with Ukraine. Now, to be fair, Ukraine got Western powers backing them up. Russia pissed away so much of their resources for very little. We're doing the same. We've bombed Iranian targets. We've killed people. We've weakened things. If you look at it instead of human lives, you want to go like dollar value. We are outspending them maybe 100 to 1 at a time where our economy is already on life support in this weird transition into AI phase.
Sure.
We're doing things like all those missiles and ships and things that are getting blown up. All of those use RAM and electronic components that are increasingly short. So all of us gamers are going to get fucked by that because they're just literally blowing it up.
I got plenty of that.
It's pathetic that we continue to just be cowed by them to this extent.
I just think that so not only is it crude oil, liquid natural gas, all that stuff, it's also fertilizer. Apparently like a huge amount of the world's fertilizer comes out of there. everything is going to be more expensive because of this. Like when the price of diesel goes up and suddenly trucking costs and shipping costs go up and farming costs go up, especially with the fertilizer, everything is going to be even more expensive because of this. While we get poorer, like they asked for 200 more billion. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Today they asked for 200. They need 200 billion more. 200 billion more. Where you could house all the homeless. You could build some like super universities. Yeah. You could go to the moon. Like
socialized medicine thing, whatever.
Oh, that covers socialized medicine for a year or two, right?
We would have a Mars base if not for how much we've given to Israel over the past 65 years.
I want a Venus base.
I agree.
I think a Venus base.
Floating cloud cities? Hell yeah.
Cloud cities. You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Venus seems scary.
You have to live in a floating cloud.
Not being such a sissy. Go to Venus.
You're right.
Go be a bitch. Soviets went to Venus.
That's all it took. Yeah, don't be a. Dude, we'd have moon bases if we hadn't shackled ourselves to these.
I'm trying to steer us away from. Don't say it.
To these expensive.
You already can't get a loan. Just don't push it.
I won't push it.
They debanked him.
They debank you. Who's they?
Woody pays him in silver ingots. That's the only currency he can pass anymore.
The mail is so heavy.
I lose so much on shipping, you don't even know. Why won't you send me gold?
The only influential thing 4chan's done in fucking 15 years. Pretty great.
I'm not into.
I don't know, man. 4chan kind of invented a lot of modern politics.
They invented a lot of memes back in the day, but I don't. They've been totally irrelevant for over a decade.
No,
4chan.
4chan, like poll hasn't been relevant in forever.
It seems like every so often they pop up and have an impact on something.
Okay, so do you think Qannon was relevant ever? That it was ever big enough to be relevant? Because that comes straight out of poll.
I think it was mostly boomer bait, where you told a bunch of people to be like, just trust the plan. Eventually, the house of cards will come crashing down on the people you don't like. And it's like, no, this
got onto that.
This is silly.
There were government officials. Mike Flynn did the Qannon pledge thing. It was all fucking weird.
Yeah, well, that's retarded.
MGT was like hook, line, and sinker. Yeah.
Well, then they got because it was.
I mean, a lot of people did.
Retarded.
It was relevant. Like, Donald Trump talked to.
No, that was 2016, wasn't it? So about a decade ago. Yeah.
I never got into QAnon stuff. There was enough going on without that.
No, that seems silly.
It didn't interest me at all. Yeah. I don't know if it was silly or if there was a little truth to it, and maybe some disinformation, sort of informational false flag campaign, just to ridiculousize the very idea that rich people have like children and adrenochrome and stuff like that, so that then you can tie things like Epstein Island to that and be like, it's all the silly stuff, it's all that fake QAnon nonsense. It's been disproven. If you just stick your thing to that,
you make a containment zone for schizos, and then anytime they catch on to something that's real, you just flood it with Q horse shit.
That's what the government did.
Yeah.
When people were reporting test flights as UFOs, the men in black that would come and harass people, that was an official government program, and they did that just to make the witnesses look more crazy.
Oh yeah, dude, the government is so despicable. Like, if most people knew, we'd have a real problem.
I mean, the Epstein files are public. People know.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
No,
they choose their own news. They choose their own truth. I mean, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, that is like there are enough options that people can kind of fade in and out from their own desired reality.
If if you're like on a Google profile, or it knows your search history and location, or the way you like to phrase things, it can be surprisingly hard to find counterpoints if you don't know exactly where to find them.
For sure. Like in that, the extent to which the whole internet was manipulated by people implicating those things is crazy. The most powerful and influential Reddit mod in the 2010s was Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yes.
The person who decided on r/pics, r/politics, r/this and that, what was allowed to be posted and what wasn't, was a pedophile collaborator on Reddit.
Get in that position
because it's constructed. And Reddit's probably the easiest style of forum to have control in that way because it's so top down. Like if you're a mod on a powerful forum, you can just unilaterally remove shit. Like you can just be like, oh, that's not a story I like. Bada bing, bada boom, it's gone.